All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
This is the brothers from Gms New Orleans coming back at you with another live walk and talk. As we always do, we start off by giving infinite honors, infinite praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Double honors once again to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutations once again to the whole elect. All right.
We're good.
Yeah, it's going off a conversation me and the brother had a couple of days ago, man. You know, we're in a time of Jacob's trouble. We're in a time of, all right, all out anarchy, things happen in society. All right. Then you got these shows that's on social media, on YouTube, 20 versus 1. You got all these women picking. You know, they try to go down the list of what type of man they want, what they like, what they don't like, popping a balloon.
You can't forget the infamous Cheesecake Factory list.
The Cheesecake Factory list, that bullshit. All right, we coming to a time where you ain't gonna be able to pick and choose what the hell you want, man. All right, and it's like I said, that's to these women out here in the society. All right, for those of you who striving, you know, try to do somewhat right. Hey, it is what it is. But to the bulk of these women out here, they're gone, man. They're through. All right, and they're gonna receive their judgment in society very soon, man. All right, that's why we named it. A lot of you women in these last days, you're gonna get that Heisman pose from a man in the Lord, all right, or just from men in general. And you see that Heisman pose, a big fist of that palm, you know,
big bronze fist.
That big bronze fist, man. All right, because hey, when things was up and running in wickedness, you rejected men. All right, you rejected protection, help, all right, so on and so forth. So when all hell breaks loose, you're gonna get the same. You're gonna get the same, man. Okay.
All right.
You gonna start out?
Yeah, I got something. I was just gonna say something real quick. Hey, we're starting to see a lot of you women start to suffer. There's just been a bunch of posts coming on social media, women talking about how I can't pay my rent anymore, not making enough on the job. You know, I got to go live with my parents. You know, women just suffering out here. And you know what I think to myself, which I'm sure a lot of you brothers think the same thing. Well, hey, a lot of these issues could be alleviated if you had a man. But what? You want to be big, bad, and independent and not deal with the man. So you got to deal with the consequences which come with that. And, you know, especially you Israelite women, you know, you made that deal with the serpent, like Eve made that deal with the serpent in the garden.
Yeah.
You know, thinking that, you know, you could be, you know, be as a god, you know, that queen of heaven spirit. You know, I can do bad all by myself. Well, hey, you're starting to see the fruits of your labors. This whole, you know, infrastructure that's kept you at the top is crumbling. And really, that's been the only thing that's been keeping you up, because you don't have liberty to gad abroad or do whatever you want without the protection of Esau's law enforcement and these laws. It's still predicated upon the protection of a man.
Yeah.
But when all that's taken away and it's just you, hey, you're gonna be like you know, lambs to the slaughter out here.
We're in a time where society is gonna crumble, the lights are gonna go off, things are gonna happen in society. Like I said earlier in the last video, full-blown shootouts. All right, you're gonna have bumps in the night, 5-10 migrants trying to get in your home. What are you gonna do? And like that one brother, the brother from the LA camp, the brother from the LA camp made that video. You know, you got Eves out here, and then went and bought pistols. Then went and bought this type of ammo and shit. You can't do nothing, man. When it's go time, man. A lot of you women freeze up. All right, especially when it's more than one particular guy, 3 guys come in the home or whatever. You through, man. All right.
There was a woman that was she might have not been a black belt, but she was well trained in martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
And a guy, you know, when she was going to her car in the grocery store parking lot, he went to handle business and she froze up, and he threw her in the back of her own car and had his way with her.
Yeah, man. And then we coming into those times, man. All right. That's why the Lord says, and the brother gonna wind up getting it for me in the book of Isaiah. All right, how a time and a man's gonna be like the gold of Ophir, man.
You want that one, or you want the man that's gonna be as a covert?
You should bring out both of them.
Yeah.
And we in that time. Okay. Well, a man, especially a man of the Lord, is gonna be highly valued, highly sought after. All right, and that's why I tell you, brothers that, you know, that don't have women. Just wait, brothers. Like, that time gonna come. All right, the time is gonna come. And it's gonna be very clear the difference between a man of the Lord and Tyrone up the street, man. All right.
And even then, with all the trials, and tribulations brothers are going through and growing in the spirit, it's really getting to the point to where a woman should be the last thing on your mind.
Yeah.
Like making it, gaining this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and really, the dominion and the power that's coming.
Because what is most of these women are nothing but anchors, man, to your life. They'll just hold you down, hold you back. All right, because a lot of them, if they're not somewhat, learning in silence by the elders, apostles, or different brothers in the camps, the bulk of these women in this world, they're looking to look back, man. Like Lot's wife, man. They worrying about the things of this world. All right, that's why they go on these shows. Like I say, the guy got to be this tall. You got to be this tall, muscles. You got to have cat eyes. The nigga got to have a jerry curl. All right, which niggas don't get jerry curls, but the nigga got to have this type of hair, dreads. He got to be this brown, this light. He got to make this amount of figures. He got to drive a Tesla, this car. This bullshit, man.
And notice what it's all based upon. Carnal shit. nothing to any substance.
Right.
These women, they got their foundation built on shit that can easily be taken away. While you brothers out there, hey, and you few sincere sisters, what are you doing? You building up the spirit. You building up in the things that actually matter, the things that are going to get you through these times.
Right.
But I'm not going to start off from that Isaiah 32.
Yeah. We'll go ahead around fucking time. Well, nah, it's too dark. Shit.
Hey, the lights went off right when the scriptures were about to come out, because it's about to be lights out for a lot of you women. This is Isaiah 32, verse...
And we don't really do videos a lot of times on Eve, man, because we already know what's going to happen. All right? But the way things are going, it's pretty much evident, man. All right? Like I said, these go ahead. I'm about to go into... Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
You hear that? Rise up, ye women that are at ease. And a lot of you women out there in this world, you at ease, man. All right? You got Esau at your every begging call. All right? You receive the benefits of this society.
You got Pookie, Nook, and Ray on speed dial in case you need a nigga to pay the light bill, a nigga to bring you to get lunch, a nigga to come pipe you down, all that.
Yeah.
You got these plushy jobs. You living by yourself in your 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You women are just completely, taken care of in this society. And, you got men out here struggling. And, what they say, a lot of these women don't want to be with you. A lot of these women wait for you at the finish line. When a man's struggling and actually building himself up, women, go to the BBD, the bigger, better deal, where they're monkey branch to a guy who's already made it. And while the guy that she was with, was willing to, actually cared about her and dealt with her, the guy that she wanted to jump to, hey, since he gets women thrown at him like that, he just knocks her off and casts her to the side.
Right.
But back in Isaiah 32 and 9, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled.
You hear that? Many days and years shall you be troubled. All right. And we're going into those times right now as we speak. All right. And we're seeing, like the brother said, I didn't see countless numbers, because that's how bad it's been over the internet. It's been countless number of videos up there of different Israelite women talking about how hard it is in society and breaking down crying as they driving, man. All right. So the bills are high. All right. The food is high. All right. So on and so forth. I got a car note. Hey. But what has happened in this society, they have pushed to you in this society, all right, that a woman doesn't need a man, Miss Independent. Meanwhile, when you look at these that's funny that one just passed us by. You look at these Edomite women, these Ishmaelite women, and so on and so forth. They don't holler the same things you Israelite women say, how independent they are. All right, they don't mind being stay-at-home wives and so on and so forth, taking care of the kids and shit, man. You women, A lot of you women, when you bring these topics up to you, all right, in a social setting, you act like somebody threw acid up in the air or something, you know?
Like you're being oppressed.
Yeah.
Like it's the worst thing, going to fill a traditional feminine role.
Mm-hmm.
And just to back you up, I was watching a clip earlier where she looked like she could have been Northern Kingdom or whatever, but she was saying, "Oh, my rent went up $600. I got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath." And first off, I was thinking, what you need a 2-bedroom and 2-bath for if you living by yourself? And then she said, "Oh, my daughter." Okay, so you got a daughter, and she was like, "I just bought all this great stuff to deck her room out." You know, and then I was thinking, and she was like, "Well, what am I gonna do? I bought all this stuff for my daughter's room." Did you ever think about just getting a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, downsizing? Like a lot of men have to do, where they have to, since they have no safety net out here. They don't have a bunch of women on speed dial like these women have a bunch of men on speed dial, to pick up their mess. What men got to downsize, men got to adapt, and just keep
Get
on
it. Yeah,
pushing.
they gotta get it how they live, man.
But you women out here, you've got those safety nets, so this society, condones you fucking up. But now all those goodies, as we're about to go into, the vintage is failing, so a lot of y'all don't know what to do.
Yeah, man.
Rise up, ye careless women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail. The gathering shall not come.
Yep.
Hey, these prices are going up. So what? Things are becoming less and less affordable. A lot of y'all are getting laid off from these jobs. A lot of men aren't approaching you like that anymore, so you can't get access that way. And, different states here and there are taking away some of these laws, that, like such as, child support or benefits like that, because they're starting to see how unfair it is for the man. So everything that you women relied upon to, keep you in this uplifted position is slowly but surely being taken away from you. And things aren't even bad yet. You still got lights, still got internet. You can still go to the grocery store, and a lot of y'all are complaining, thinking, "What am I gonna do? Everything's so bad." Screaming and crying in the car,
Yeah.
talking about how you're gonna crash out.
And most of these men have given up on a lot of these women in society too. That's why, and they came up with these different movements they call red pill and so on and so forth. And it has MGTOW. And it had, the average man has given up on the women over here, because a lot of you women over here, you brolic, all right. You got mustaches, you big
Smell
as hell.
bad.
Yeah, man. And you act like a goddamn, you act like Slim Thug and DMX, man. Nobody wants to fuck with that, man. I'm gonna turn around. Nobody wants to deal with that shit, man. Okay? Nobody wants to deal with a thugged out goddamn woman, man. That's why, brothers, and my man that passed away, Kevin Samuels, talks about a feminine woman, man. All right? She's secure being herself. I'm trying to watch these devils right here, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And hey, what's another thing you talked about? Winter is coming.
Yeah.
Winter for what? You women being left assed out on here. We see, it's getting cold out here. Then you had another thing where women said there was a little TikTok trend going around or whatever, where this guy was asking a bunch of women, "Would you rather be stuck in the woods with a man or a bear?" And a lot of women said, "Oh, a bear, because men are creepy and all that." And then the elder brother Hawad up in North Carolina did a video on a woman, a Edomite woman, who was out with her boyfriend in the woods, and a bear attacked them and killed the woman, and the man couldn't do it, and the man couldn't do anything about it.
Right.
So hey, you wanted the bear, you got the bear.
Yeah.
You women wanted to be strong and independent, and I don't need no man. Well, hey, you're gonna get exactly what you want. But back in verse 11, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Hey, you women, if you're in the right spirit, speaking to you Israelite women, you should be in the spirit right now of what? Mourning, of trying to get yourself right. which the few sincere Akwat out there are doing. But for the majority of these women, when they hear these messages about what they need to do to get right, to actually get a man, hey, that's kryptonite to them, and
Yeah,
they
they
just
fan the hand.
mm-hmm.
You tell them what it is to get right according to the scriptures, right? Coming back, repenting, and following after Yahweh Shem Shah, they fan the hand. All right, they got better things to do. And so much is to you Israelite men too. You can't forget you. All right. A lot of you fan the hand because you got bigger, so-called bigger, better things to do in society. All right. Chasing that fiat currency, man, which was all gonna ultimately collapse and go down. All right. Right along with the society. All right. But for the the sincere brothers out there that do follow, man. All right, we're gonna get our chance, man, to do that Heisman pose. All right, we're gonna get that chance, man.
And hey, what stemmed this conversation is me and the brother went and got something to eat, and there were these, I'm talking about rough looking Eves.
Mm-hmm.
Like they looked like they had screwdriver stab wound scars on them. We were standing inside, ordering the food, and they were staring at us. And then you just think Eve thrown off. And then when we go and walk outside, they just come outside and stand next and sit next to us at the table next to us and like keep looking over at us like we were gonna go holler at them. But no, didn't want anything to do with you. That's going to be the treatment a lot of you women out there are going to get, especially those, that have, dealt with the man of the Lord. You women that have fucked over a man of the Lord you were with, you're going to get it the worst.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to wish you were dead.
Yeah, they look like a lot of them look like they was part of the Wu-Tang, man. And one of them looked like a clone goddamn Lil Wayne, man. Nobody wants that shit, man. Nobody's dealing with that.
They're inside the 36 chambers.
Yeah.
But yeah, back in Isaiah 32, verse 12, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, and for the fruitful vine. And when these times truly get bad, you women are going to what? You're going to wish for the good things, and you're especially going to want a man. You'd be thinking about all them men you screwed over, but hey, there's going to be nobody there to be that safety net for you.
Yeah, nobody, no help is coming, man. All right, and we come this way, and we seen the very same thing happen when in the time that happened down here for Katrina. All right, when it was total collapse. All right, of this very state, a lot of you women were left behind, screaming, crying on the cars, man. All right, and men was out here getting it, being gladiators.
They were in that spirit. I'm taking it.
Yeah, I'm taking whatever, man. All right, because you only a big hydrogel ass and a BBL can only get you so goddamn far. And I think only 2 steps. All right,
and a lot of y'all are dying from that anyway.
Yeah, a pretty face can only get you so far in the time of JT. All right, and when these men get in that Conan spirit, man, a lot of you gonna get walked over. All right, you go look at what I'm talking about. When Allen Iverson crossed, what that dude name is, Lou, that dude that played for the Lakers, how he walked across them. A lot of you gonna get that action too, man. Somebody put on the screen. I forgot the dude name, man. The dude who Allen Iverson crossed him and then he walked over his ass, man. A lot of you gonna get that action. All right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna jump to Isaiah chapter 3. I'm gonna start at verse 17.
All right.
And this is going into the curses that have already befallen Eve. But hey, a lot of these things.
Yeah, Tyrone Lue, man. Yeah.
The water.
It's the water. Yeah, Tyrone Lue. A lot of you gonna get crossed up and walked over like Tyrone Lue in that day, man. All right, because like I said, and the Lord's gonna do that too, man. The Lord's gonna put the men of the Lord in a cold Conan spirit, man. All right. Oh, look at the little pretty bitch. I'm gonna just walk over you. Keep on going, man.
And a lot of y'all ain't even gonna look pretty in that day because what? Y'all ain't gonna have the makeup. You ain't gonna have the STD medication because that's another thing that's been on the rise is a rise in these STD rates out here. A lot of you women are walking biohazards. Without the weave, without the makeup, you'd be looking like Nemesis from Resident Evil.
You look tragic, man. Like you hit, like roadkill, man. All right, so that shit only gonna get you so far, man. All right.
Yeah,
you got a little more, right?
Oh, that was it on that. But this is Isaiah chapter 3. I'm gonna start at verse 17. And again, this was going into things that happened to our women in the past. But hey, these things are gonna happen again.
Yep.
And the brother quoted it a little bit what I'm about to go into. This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 17. And tell me who this sounds like. Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
Of the who?
Of the daughters of Zion.
Yeah, and it's very well known amongst the woman population here in Babylon and really out the world. A lot of you women got alopecia, man. All right, you suffer from extreme accounts
You got
of
this going
alopecia.
on.
Yeah, you'll put him out of business, man, with your heads looking so bald, man. All right, your edges will be gone because you can't even take care of yourself, man. The bulk of you, not all of you, but the bulk of these women in society, they wear extensions and weaves, and they be on the internet peeling that hair off, man, like a goddamn like the mask.
That movie, I don't
Go
know
ahead.
if brothers or sisters remember that movie called The Witches, where it was these disgusting witches that would wear rubber masks and wigs, but when they were around witches, they pulled that shit off, and you just saw that scab on their forehead.
Yeah, man. That's you. The scriptures goes very well into identifying who is the daughters of Zion, because even those fakes over there that's opposing to be us in our land, they don't suffer from this, man. All right, they actually cut their hair off to try to fulfill prophecy, man. All right, but naturally, the bulk of you got tennis ball heads, man. Right? It takes a grain of rice to try to roll a ponytail up on some of you, man. We ain't seen you. You look like that little honeycomb monster on the box. Honeycomb. They be looking like him, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
And Yahweh will discover their secret parts. Majority of our women out here walking around half naked with them cheeks out.
Yeah.
And in that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their coals and their round tires like the moon.
Yep.
And of course, when we went into captivity in the past, our women, they went into captivity and a lot of that stuff was taken from them. So what? Now that we're coming into Jacob's trouble, these things are going to apply too. All these goodies, the weave, the makeup, the job, the designer clothing, all that's going to be taken away.
Yep. Instantly like that, man. It's not going to be long either. Okay, go ahead.
The chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins.
Yep.
The glasses and the fine linen and the hood and the veils. Hey, listen closely to this one. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink.
Yeah. And a lot of you women, that's getting these operations and things happening, or even just daily
bad hygiene,
man. You smell like fish tanks, man. And you know what we're talking about. Okay, we ain't gotta go there. We ain't gotta be real blunt with it, but you know what the scripture's saying, man.
And it's gotten so bad that they got a lot of ads out here with women, and I've seen a few with the so-called black woman talking about, hey, I suffer from body odor, so I got to take native or some kind of body spray to get rid of that odor. That's how bad it's getting out here.
And it's going to definitely be that bad when these storefronts close, shut down, get looted, ransacked, all right? Because what's going to happen, all right, bread and water, it's a demon. Bread and water, okay, bullets and Kotex is going to be the new thing out here, man. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there shall be stink. And instead of a girdle, a rent. And instead of well-set hair, baldness.
Instead of a girdle, a rent. And we see that most of the women in the society, all right, they don't be fit and pretty and feminine. They be looking like a bunch of biscuits busting out the goddamn pack, man.
A lot of these women out here are wearing those body contour things.
Yeah, a girdle keeps everything tight. All right, what Jake say that Coke bottle shape. But the bulk of you women, you look like a gallon of milk, man.
Like
all right,
potato.
And you proud. If a well dressed, well fit man come to holler at you, you gonna give him hell to even get some play.
Seen that on that the pop balloon thing. You got a Jake on there that would look like what these women say. 6 feet tall, jacked, dressed nice, and the man said, I don't want a woman that smokes. Pop, pop, pop. Pretty much you're saying I don't want a woman that's a degenerate, and damn near all them women pop them balloons.
Yeah, you don't get to pop your balloon in that goddamn day, man. All these goddamn preferences on what the hell you like and don't like, man. All right, but you receive Tyrone. Tyrone don't have to do a goddamn thing, man. He just got to get the phone call and come lay down on the law. All right, lay that magic stick down, man.
Thug stroke.
Yeah, and nothing be said. All right, and meanwhile, this nigga got a bunch of he got his hood tatted across his forehead. He got the teardrops and the whole get up on going on in his face, throat tattoos and everything. And you don't see a goddamn thing, and he don't look like shit either, man. But that's what they receive in the society. All right, that shit is highly esteemed. All right, but you're a well-mannered brother. You take care of yourself. You do your thing. They look at you sideways, man. All right.
And instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth.
And especially a man in the Lord too. I'm gonna say that because most of these women that do try to get with a brother, all right, they ain't see how the brother be coming. All right, for us his dealings and how he deals in society, and they feel they can't fuck with him because what? They can't conquer him, man. All right. Most of the brothers, you can't conquer him, man, because his mindset is way stronger than yours, man. The outlook on the things that he wants for himself is way stronger than the average woman thoughts over here in the society. A lot of these women, they just want to party and bullshit. That's why they make movies like Girls Trip, and we know what they do on the Girls Trip. They wild out, man.
All kind of shit.
All right, go ahead, brother.
And burning instead of beauty. A lot of y'all women are busting in the face out here.
Yeah. That's why that other one saying, I think it's around Sirach 25 or 26. They talk about the face of the woman change her countenance. A lot of you, boy, be looking rough, man.
Got them pock marks on your face.
Yeah. Nobody want no fucking YG looking ass woman, man. Shit is ridiculous, man.
And here, hey.
Got it? You got the other one? It's all good if you can't, but give me that 1 and 2 in Isaiah.
Kind. Yeah, I had a little more.
Go ahead. I'm gonna get mine.
Thy men shall fall by the sword,
mm-hmm.
and thy mighty men in the war. And hey, that's gonna happen to a lot of these men you did rely on out here. They're either gonna get killed during Jacob's trouble. Well, what? The food shortages, the pestilences, the race wars of martial law, and they're going to get drafted to go fight in World War III. And her gates shall lament and mourn.
Yep.
And she, being desolate, shall sit upon the ground, just in that dazed state. I don't know what I'm going to do next. And here's the most hated scripture in the entire Bible, Isaiah 4 and 1.
Yeah, the brother got it on the comment board too. Yeah, it's water.
Oh, kind. You wanna
get it? Or you want to finish it out? Finish it real fast. Then we'll get it.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
Yeah, them times coming, man. Them times are coming very, very soon. All right. And like right now, it looks far out. It don't look like a thing that can happen, but it's gonna happen in society, right? That's why we tell brothers, you just hold on, man. All right, what's your name? That's a whole nother subject in itself. All right, we're gonna eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Go ahead.
Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Yeah. And man, called by thy name is dealing with marriage, man. All right. And then also taking away that reproach, because things gonna happen in society. You women gonna need protection, man, from real men. All right. Pookie and them, they ain't gonna survive. It's not gonna be long for them, man.
Hey, what did it just say? Your men shall be cut off in the destruction, and your mighty men in the war.
Yup.
But I got that one in Sirach.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Sirach 25 and 17. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face,
mm-hmm.
and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth.
That's why these women in the society be looking all dark and demonic. They got them them umbrellas on their goddamn face, heavy makeup.
And rat
Look like
clothes.
you need a chisel through it just to take the goddamn makeup off, man. It look real dark. You know, especially when you go to the store, you in the line, they can see you next. They get this fucking dark, demented look in their face, man. And they got a goddamn attitude, man. All right? You best believe when this shit start busting out the seams out here in society, all right? All out anarchy, people going at it. I bet you that look is gonna be gone. Can you help me? Oh my God, I haven't ate. You know, it's just gonna go on and on and on, man. Tears, boo-hooing, frantic, and just scared, man.
And a lot of men are already getting in that dark spirit because, you know, when you go, like, say you go look up a YouTube video on a woman that got, you know, something bad that happened to her. When you go to the comments, I've been noticing a lot more men joking about that woman getting put to death in the comments and just a bunch of jokes at that woman's expense.
Yeah, man, the Lord, you see it too, man. Especially down here in New Orleans, man. These niggas down here been raw with you women. I'm talking about taking you out. All right? I'm talking about going to town, man. All right? And like I said, this society as a whole getting in a raw state of mind, man. Doggy dog. Okay, so this ain't no time to be bullshit and playing around, man. Especially for you men too.
Mm-hmm.
All right? A lot of you men, you know, the Lord gonna give you that Heisman pose because you had the opportunity to repent, get right. All right? You know, bear the hatchet with brothers. All type of shit, and you continue to do what the hell you want to do. So the Lord gonna give a lot of you that Heisman pose, all right, and reject you in that day, man. That's why the scripture says a lot of people say, "Lord, Lord," in that day, and the Lord gonna say,
"I never knew you.
I never knew you, man.
Get
Depart
away from me."
Yeah. Okay, that's gonna happen. Go ahead,
I got that golden wedge Ophir one. Because as I said in that Isaiah 4:1, you know, 7 women, which just means a complete amount for whatever women are gonna come to a man of the Lord. They're gonna say, "Hey, we'll make our own clothes, we'll make our own food, just take away our reproach." You know, that reproach goes into their shame, you know, their misery, just these horrible times they're gonna be going through during Jacob's trouble.
Yeah, because I want to see it, man. I want to see you women get out here like Rambo in that day, man. You got the whole Xena to get up on with the bullets across your chest, all right, with the LMG. I want to see you get down there, man. All you independent queens, man. So-called queens out here.
Oh, they are queens, that's for sure. When
Yeah.
You know what that word means.
All right. You so-called queens, all right. Especially Big Shirley too. I want to see what Big Shirley gonna do, all right, when them 4 run out, all right, and Burger King is closed, man.
Hey, you already got instances of, you know, Fat Eves, you know, shooting at the people at McDonald's or whatever because they ran out of
cheese and
chicken nuggets and shit.
Yeah, man. Niggas gonna lose it, man. You like I said, you people, especially you Jake, man, because we deal first and foremost with you Jake's gonna lose it, man, when society collapses. And like I said, and the Lord been having us on the spirit to go into these prophecies, man, quite often, man.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of bros doing videos on the judgment, you know, coming to you women, because those are the times we're coming into, just like we're coming into the time of the MOTB and World War III.
Right. We can move around. I got some numbskulls looking at us.
In the words of Apostle Ricardo, some dickless. Yeah. But this is
that's what it's been, man. All right, prophecy's been coming out. You know, brothers been giving it to you straight and skinny, man. On how it's gonna go down, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 13 and 12. And this ain't just talking about no regular old man out here. You know what they say is a high value man. He got the 3 6s. He's 6 feet, even though women want a guy that's 6'2" now, because everybody wants 6 foot. So I want something better. 6 feet, the 6-pack, and the 6 figures. Talking about a man of the Lord. This is Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Yep.
Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
So you think that was talking about Tyrone and them? Pookie and them? No, that's talking about a man of the Lord. The Lord's going to make a man of the Lord more precious than what?
Then find gold.
than fine gold, man.
Then the golden wedge of Ophir.
Yeah. Highly sought after, highly, what they say, valued, man.
That the true high value man.
And why? Because of this knowledge that we're gonna, this knowledge that we have, man. All right. And the Lord gonna put a spirit on us, man, from on high. All right, Lord will, and we're gonna have that glow about us, man. All right, it's gonna be known, man, in that day. The Lord's gonna separate. There's gonna be a damn sure separation from us and Tyrone.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Shit, there's a separation right now.
Yep.
You see it, you know, when brothers go walk in public places, people be staring at you. People just be having a different spirit when you're around you because that glow, that soul glow is starting to come off of us. And what's it saying, 2 Ezra 16? And in that day, then shall it be known who are my chosen.
Yep.
But I got one to back that up. This is Isaiah 32, verse 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind,
mm-hmm.
and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
You want to go into it?
Kind. You know, again, this is going into a man of the Lord being what? That protection from the wind, that covert from all these terrible times out here. Because, you know, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is really going to manifest his power through his men. When the men of the Lord get in these situations that it looks like they're not going to get out of, and then they get out of it just like that. When people are starving and dying out here, the men of the Lord are what? They'll be walking around in a completely different spirit, laughing at it.
Yeah.
You know, as it says in Isaiah 65 and 13, my servant shall eat and drink. And, you know, people are going to notice, just like they noticed Eli was different in the book of Eli. And then what happened? The one woman, she was the daughter of the guy who ran that town. She wanted to leave and come with him because he had that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Yeah.
Untouchable. But, you know, going into the title of this video, a lot of you women are going to get that Heisman action where you're going to try to come and what? You're going to get that palm to the face, just like Chappelle. And that was...
Hey, we were talking about that.
It's the spirit that any woman Chappelle could have put his hand on his face to push away. Which woman was it? It was that N-Dub.
Yeah. You N-Dubs, man. Y'all proud as hell, man. And I'm gonna say this: a lot of you Northern Kingdom women, y'all done gotten proud too, man. All right, y'all done got these package deals by this government. You didn't allowed to come over here now, and now you didn't got proud, man. I didn't see it. I got the shit standing across the street from me, and they proud.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But all that shit's gonna come to an end, man.
Quickly.
Very quickly.
I'm gonna get your favorite one. That one in Sirach.
God damn. Go ahead.
Speaking.
Yeah, speaking of that, go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 11, verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness of affliction.
Mm-hmm.
And in the day of affliction, there's no more remembrance of prosperity.
In the day of affliction, there's no more remembrance of prosperity. So, the days when you was prospering and everything seemed good, all right, it's gonna be, it's gonna be a fast track of forgiveness of those times, man. All right, and that's how it's gonna tell you keep going. I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Verse 26.
That bitch left out of here. Go ahead.
For it is an easy thing unto Yahweh in the day of death. Wait,
get over there. Cause he coming around.
In the day of death to reward a man according to his ways.
Read that part again.
Sirach 11 and 26. For it is an easy thing unto Yahweh in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways.
It's an easy thing unto the Lord to reward a man in the day of what? In the day of death, right?
Kind.
Yeah, and we talking about the time of the day of death. It's coming. Okay? It's very well coming, man. Go ahead.
The next one's 27. The affliction of an hour maketh a man and woman forget pleasure.
Just an hour of catching hell. Hour of all hell breaking loose would do what?
The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure.
It'll make a man forget pleasure, man. All right? Hey, that one I always have it, man. One of my favorites, you know.
And in his end, his deeds shall be discovered.
And your deeds will be discovered, man. All right. And that's what we're walking down right now. We're walking down the day of Jacob trouble. That can happen any moment now. We tell you time and time again, all right, reporting to you on these video epistles of what's going on in society. Because the half of you, Jake, you're not looking for it, man. You're not looking for the latest and greatest news of the MOTB. All right, you're not looking at what Cloud Swab guy is saying, K Swab and these elites and shit like that, man. We bring it, we bring it to you, man, to keep you aware, informed. All right, but this society is gone, man. Okay, we're in the last few final seconds of a collapse. All right, a meltdown. Okay, don't get it twisted because everything seems like you can go to the grocery store, the lights on, like this brother said earlier. Things seem normal, but hey, man, just before the breakdown, you look at the gauge. You look at the gauge on the car when it's running hot. That bitch, it's about to blow, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to blow. That's how it is here. You got Edomites. I'm talking about men complaining. Things are high.
Pop Tarts.
Yeah, man. And but the thing about it, the apostles told you over 17 years ago on YouTube what was going to happen, man. And before that, and before those times, man, been telling you what was going to happen in this society, man. With inflation, all right, with the police state, all right, with the MOTB, you name it, okay. They're really the scriptures too. Go ahead.
I just got one more.
Let me read this one off the comment board from the brother Yaikwab. This is Job 40:12. Look on every one that is proud and bring him low, and tread down the wicked in their place. Yeah, and that's what the Lord's gonna do. All right, He's gonna bring the proud down low and tread upon the wicked in the society, man. When all hell breaks loose, and a lot of that deals with you women, man, because you the spearhead of wickedness, man. You right there with you right under the so-called white man with your shit, man. Because you can get away. You can call them 3 numbers on a man. All right.
And now it's getting to the point where them 3 numbers ain't working anymore.
Yeah, especially down here in New Orleans, 911 don't really work. I called 911 some months back for some bullshit that was going on. All right, and I got a text message saying you got to fill out some bunch of bullshit. I mean, man, you dead by that time.
Yeah, you got 3 in your head like a bolt.
Yeah, it's just, hey, that's what we're going into, man. See, down here, we already set in place for the.
It's already a shithole.
It's already a shithole for us down here, man. So we kind of already got a jump start on the bullshit. All right, it just haven't really hit the fan, And I truly believe these devils might not just make it to the Super Bowl. All right, this Mardi Gras bullshit. So that's what they're getting ready for right now. All right, the Super Bowl, Mardi Gras,
holidays,
and the elections, man. And that's gonna be, hey, man. You brothers out there and you sincere sisters, you better appreciate these videos, man, in these last days, because we ain't gonna be doing this long either, man. Making walking talks, making videos, all right, bringing out articles, all type of stuff, man. You're counting down the days, all right, because the Lord's gonna make us
make our tongues cleave to the roofs of our mouths.
Make the tongue cleave to the roof of our mouths, man. We in the final days of the famine of the word too. All right, these devils making it much more harder to put content for you brothers on this internet. All right, instead of flagging shit, instead of doing certain shit, it take one video is nothing but 10 minutes. It takes 3 hours to put it up. Why?
If the audio ain't messed up,
yeah.
If your camera just don't turn off in the middle of it,
yeah.
This devil's hurt out here.
Yeah, and this truth, all right, this truth has hurt him, man. All right, just like this truth has hurt a lot of you wicked women out there, man. That when we bring this truth out, whatever topic we talking about, it burns your ears up, man. You don't want to hear it.
Yeah, that's one thing Esau and these women have in common. They hate accountability.
Yeah.
Having to take accountability for all these wicked actions you've taken. But hey, that old saying that the chickens have come home to roost.
Yes.
It reminds me of this quote in a movie where the guy said, "This place is about to explode, and then you die by inches."
Yeah. That's the times we're in, man. All right. Proud ass people, man. Especially our people. Our people are the proudest, and at the very bottom. I don't understand it, man.
And what's the Lord saying, Sirach? 3 things I hate: a proud poor man.
Yeah. You got anything else?
I got one more.
All right.
This is Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it.
Oh, that one ain't come on in a long time. Go ahead,
right
brother.
off the bat. As we always tell you brothers out here, of course you got sincere women out there, but for the most part, a lot of these women are your enemies. Hence why your relationships never work. You get put on child support. You just get a bunch of bad blood that comes with dealing with these women of the tribes, especially the Southern Kingdom.
Yeah, you get a bad deal, man. Messing with Eve a lot of time, man. All right. Go ahead.
Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me. And hey, like we mentioned a little bit before, with you women that used to be with men of the Lord, you're gonna wish you were dead, because just like these niggas that heard the word or were actually in the word preaching, they're gonna get a worser death than just your average everyday Jake out here, even though they're gonna get bad deaths too, because what does it say? Him that knew the Lord's will but didn't do it shall be beaten with many stripes.
Yep.
Then shall shame cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? A lot of you women talking shit about, brothers because of, their belief in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Oh, where's this shit coming? Oh, it's a bunch of bullshit you believe in. You're wasting your goddamn time. Mine eyes, physical eyes.
Yeah, but they'll deal with a nigga straight out of jail in the Islam. All right. They'll deal with a nigga that's GD and BD. All right. Paru Crips and shit. You sit there and you sit there and take the bullshit from him kicking you all in your ass and every goddamn thing else,
giving you STDs,
yeah, but
leaving you a baby mom.
but the men of the Lord sit here and just strictly deal with the scriptures and try to change their lifestyle and their mindset centered around Yahweh Shem Shai, and you hate it, man. All right, because like when we know why through the Spirit, because it's true. All right, these scriptures are likened unto what? A woman named Sophia. So when a man spends his time with these scriptures to elevate and develop, you hate that, man. All right, because you want him, you just want the man panting over you all goddamn day. All right, and which a lot of you dudes do, man. A lot of you dudes are fucking simps out here. You just some wet noodle simp niggas, man.
Some moist toe suckers.
Yeah, and you don't stand for shit, man. That's why the bulk of these women in society run all over your ass, man. When they get a chance to. All right, they pull all type of acts off on your ass, man, and you allowed it to happen.
Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
And in them times we hear, them times where the bulk of you wicked women out there gonna get trodden down like the mire in the streets, man. All right, right along after you get that Heisman pose, man, you gonna fall. You gonna fall hard, man, extremely hard. All right, what do you say, Lucas? Yeah, all right.
That's what a lot of these people are out here, a bunch of flunkies.
Yeah, flunkies, man. Right? You want to end it? You want to end it out?
Oh, kind. Yeah, any point you want to make?
Yeah, that was it, man. I said what I had to say.
Kind. Hey, so we hope this was an edifying lesson to you sincere Akim and, you few sincere Akwat out there. But before we get out of here, again, as always, we're going to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and salutations to you sincere Akim out there, pushing this word in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe. May you endure to the end. Baba Ball,
Baba Ball,
Kwam Yasharala,
Kwam Yasharala,
Shalom.
Shalom.